Hello YouTubers, it's February 2022. It's been a while since my last video. Like I said, I always do little different information videos about stuff that I can find on YouTube. And this time I'm doing a review on the tgusvproA buyer's salt spreader. So I've been using it for not too long. Honest review, something like that that can help you make up your mind. So they have the bottom level, or the base model. That one doesn't come with an auger. It's smaller, the motor is smaller, and it's like what, $500 less. Like it goes for $699. Garbage. Don't buy it. It's just plain garbage. If you wanna use the next model up like this one, if you use the bags, it kind of works, but right from the box, you got the controller, you got the wiring, you got everything you need to get it together, but it doesn't work, or at least not without the pebbles, the dry stuff, the expensive stuff. And if you are doing plowing like I do, it's not cost productive. It's like 12, 15, sometimes even more for a bag, 20 pounds or 30 pounds. So the information I have never found is that if you can use bulk salt. So this time I use Magic, the treated salt you buy per yard. And nope, it can handle it. It spreads it, no problem. But you need a vibrator. You need to put a vibrator, because this thing will just do a couple of seconds and get stuck. I was looking for vibrators on eBay. Yeah, it seems like it's an easy part, and find something generic, because it brings me to the second point. What I mean by the second point is that how reliable and how it's the quality. It is like any salt spreader. They rust, they go bad, but worst of all, it's that if you buy this one, make sure you get this riser. All right, reason being, it's because that motor, it's so low, no matter what you do, no matter how careful you are, you're gonna break it. And I did. That's a knockoff motor. The factory motor, it's like $400. So I got me this eBay one for $90, and you gotta splice the wiring and it works. So for all you out there that are wondering, do those Chinese motors work? Well, it does. It does, and it does good. $90, and I replaced it. Just make sure you get the right one. As far as the spreading plate or dish, or whatever you call it, that breaks, and when that breaks, you can't just take the auger out and replace the motor. You got to replace auger, the spreader, and the motor. So whenever you bend it like I did, you have to cut it right off. There is no way around it. That's a good piece of advice. Nobody says it on the internet. Nobody says it on YouTube. Whenever you break, or whenever that it stops working, whether you hit the motor, whether it burns the motor, whether the spinner broke in half because it's made out of rubber, you need to get all of it: auger, motor, and spreader. There's no way around it. So yeah, there's no way around it. When I bought these, I actually got the fine material auger and the regular auger you get with the package. So right now I'm using the regular one. I had the fine material one before, and that's the motor, the original motor that went bad. So right from the start, they give you they require you to use the fine material, the expensive bags, $20-$30. I mean, 20-30 pounds for $15-$20 a bag, and they give you the wrong auger. So you have to go out there and buy the auger, which is like $80 or something like that. So right from the start is a money pit. Would I recommend it? Yeah, it is what it is. All the other ones are the same. Fisher, the Mayors, Buyers, they all use the same parts. They all have that same gimmick of, put it on your truck and start spreading. I'm gonna get the item vibrator, see if that helps for future use. But as of this storm, it was a waste of time. Getting it all ready, changing that motor, and putting it on that truck. It's been twice that I tried using it. The first time I broke the motor. Well, I didn't break it, I bent it. Like I said, you need to get that riser unless your truck is lifted. And now without the shaker, it just doesn't do it. It spins and kind of spreads if you shake it by hand, but that defeats the purpose of having a tailgate salter. From the scale, so stars from 0 to 5, I'll give it a 2.5, maybe 3, just because it kind of helps when they work okay. But yeah, it's about $1,200, brand new. It's not reliable. Whenever something breaks, you gotta change the whole thing, motor, auger, and spreader. The parts are expensive. If you gotta fix it, it's almost half of what the whole item will cost you. That's why you see them online for $400 or $500 without the controller, without the wiring, because the controller is it's kind of good. Yeah, that brings me to the next point. I almost forgot. The controller, you have to turn it on. It'll spin fast. The fastest speed is 9, so it'll spin at 9 for a couple seconds, and then it'll go back down to whatever you had it. So make sure you put it at 0, because otherwise it'll waste your material, especially if you use that fine bag material garbage. Yeah, that the 5 seconds that'll run at full speed will just get rid of a 20-30 pound bag. I'm saying it because it happened to me. I needed to just cover a little small area, and I tried it out. I put a bag, and the freaking thing went 5 seconds on full speed. When I went back, there was nothing in the container. So you have to get in the habit of wait, turn it on, wait for it, load it, use it, or like I do, I just buy the bulk. So that doesn't really matter. A little bit more salt on the ground doesn't hurt. So yeah, the controller and all that stuff, it's $1,200. But if you break the motor, that's $400. You gotta get the auger, you gotta get the plate. That's like $500. $500 on top of what you already spent. The bracket is like $50. So it's not on the cheap side. It's not like, yeah, $12.99 and I got a tool. No, you gotta upgrade it, you gotta modify it, and it is what it is. I wish I had the bigger ones, but I don't even have a place to store it. That's the issue with that kind of stuff. Where you store it. If you don't have a garage or a big shed, shit, man. With the elements, everything goes. All the items they use, they just rust. They don't make it past 2 seasons. No matter what brand it is, they always rust. The gears go bad. The motors go bad. They're just made to last whatever they're supposed to last, 2-3 seasons, and you gotta repair them. So that's the market review of the Buyers tgusvPro salt spreader. 2.5 to 3 stars. The baby model of these, garbage. Do not buy it. Do not waste your money. And if you get the bigger ones, make sure you get the vibrator. I'm gonna get the vibrator for these ones to make it work with bulk salt. Now controller works nice. You just gotta have the habit or get used to it, and that's it. Yeah, I hope it helps anybody that's looking into buying one of these, especially off season. A lot of people are selling these for $300, so this way you know what you're getting into. All right, guys, a little video here. Hope to make some more. Stay busy, stay plowing, stay fixing, repairing. Just be good. Marky clocking out. Peace.